Little update from before. Well, don't believe it. The lights have actually started ramping down over an hour ago, but this has been opened up for about 3 hours now. And I am going to try that, putting a cover in front of the fish tank tomorrow. But what you'll notice I don't know if you can see there, look, no wave pump. The wave pump blows right across that, and it might be getting blasted by the wave pump. So what I'm going to do is I'm not going to try too much stuff. I'm just going to cover the front of the tank up tonight in case it's sunny in the morning. And then by the time I get up in the morning, the lights have been on since 8 o'clock. So they should be like at the full power by 10 o'clock. So, yeah, I'm not lazy, just retired early from work. So look at that. Unbelievable. There's always a reason for something with coral tanks. Oh, I don't think I showed you there, look. Oh, yeah, I did. I fragged that Goldmeister there. Got loads of frags all the way around the back there, everywhere. The conch snails keep moving them about and that, but they're not crawling over them. But I need to be honest, I was going to sell them, and I can't be bothered selling anything because they go into somebody else's tank, and if their tank is not the same parameters as mine, I'm not being big-headed, but I very much doubt anybody's parameters are going to be the same, exactly the same as mine. They'll just end up dying. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get another frag rat like I done for that. Look how monstrous that is there now. And I'm going to put it underneath there, just above that, underneath there, and I'm going to put all them frags, and I'm going to put them on a frag rack and let it grow across the frag rack and plate out like everything else has. And then I don't need to get rid of them because I don't really want to, even though they're worth like a couple of £100 a piece. Some of the bigger ones and 4-inch ones and that, I just don't want to get rid of anything. I hate it because I haven't bought anything for 2 years as well, and there's not really anything that I want. I did want a chalice. I can't remember the name of it. And then when I found out how super aggressive it is, and a little 1-inch piece can send out 6-inch stinger tentacles from a 1-inch piece. I can't remember what it's called now. They've got big eyes, big like greeny blue eyes. I forget what it's called now, and people are selling them for one eye a pop. But what I've noticed, don't know whether you can see, just at the back there, over the top there, I'm getting a few of them there now, which everybody has them, and I'm pretty sure they're called Astrias starfish. But these ones, I don't have any polyps, and even when I did have zoanthids, it didn't touch them. So I've got just the variety that eats algae. It doesn't even eat. I don't think it even eats the calcareous algae. But it might have been doing on there because sometimes you get a couple of little white patches on there. So they might be eating calcareous algae and algae. They're not touching none of my corals, but I just don't want them to get out of control. But what I want is I want a harlequin shrimp to clear the tank out of them. But I know it doesn't kill them. It eats the legs off them so they can regrow again. But what I don't want to do is go and get an harlequin shrimp from a system that's infected with white spots, aptasia eggs, bloody all sorts of eggs and pests, bugs, spider bugs, red bugs, brown bugs, white bugs, them blooming things that pick on corals, and there's one for each. Nudibranchs, I don't want bloody nudibranchs or anything. So I think I'm just going to have to deal with it. I don't want to add anything to my tank because the last time I got some snails about 2.5 years ago, the lad actually sold Bergia nudibranchs. Now, I used to breed Bergia nudibranchs on another system 4 years ago when it crashed because we had a big, massive power cut for 12 hours in January, -6 it was. So it crashed and I lost them all. They had about 300 30-centimetre ones. Anyway, so I know about Bergia nudibranchs, and I'm bloody sure, I'm blimmin' sure that when he sent me the snails, he put them in a bag of dirty water out of a tank that was full of Aptasia, because within a week I was seeing little Aptasias pop up. So I just kept finding them at night time, getting them, finding them at night time, getting anyway. So that was 2 years ago. I've not had a single one since then. And it was only after adding the snails from him. But it's just a big coincidence, isn't it? He sells snails, but he also breeds and sells Bergia nudibranchs, which feed on Aptasia. So I don't trust anybody anymore. And reefers, you shouldn't trust anybody. If somebody's advertising something and they say, I've got no pests in my tank, blah, 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 they're lying. Everybody has pests. I say I've got no pests in my tank. I've got nothing that eats corals. I've got nothing that eats corals at all. The only thing that I get is underneath on these frag racks here, underneath these little teeny weeny things. And when you look at them close up, it looks like a pom-pom. Now, I know what they are. It's a hydroid. Now, what I've noticed is one of me snails, I don't know which one it is, not the Blackfoot one, another one of me snails has been eating them. Now, if you see there, that Astrea starfish, I think that's eating them. So that's the only thing that I've got. And they're underneath on the plugs. Don't lie. They're underneath there where's my camera? Underneath there on the plugs there. There they are, look. Little things there, them little hydroids. And I have got. But the snails have been eating them. So I'm not too bothered about them. But, you know what I mean? Don't trust anybody. That's why I don't really want to sell anything out my tank. It's not because I've got them pests, because they're only on them frag racks. But I don't want to sell anything. I just want to keep. It's a new little thing for me now. I'm gonna, like, my last one was this one. I forget to talk about this. Can't see it there now. But since I lowered my lights, it's actually changing colour again. I've got some down the back there, one that I cut up and I killed it in the middle, so I had to cut it up and frag again a bit of algae there, but one of the conches keeps lifting up and having a little nibble at it. They're like a golden orange colour. I'm just pausing. There's a nice one at the back there, that little 4-inch colony there. What I've done was I've done a load of frags there. Sorry, where's my camera there? I've done a load of frags there, about 10, 12 frags. And I've done some frags there. Beach bum it is. Beach bum. And I was intending to sell it, but as I say, look, it's plating all over everything, so I'm just going to keep everything. Anyway, I'm going to get a drink. And just thought I'd update you on that fibre optic. I don't know what it is. It's nothing to do with the lighting ramping down. I am going to put the pump. I'm going to wait till tomorrow. I'm going to put a cover over the tank till the sun's gone past the front of the house, and then I'm going to move the towel and see what it's like. And then if it's okay, later on after dinner, then I'll put the wave pump on. And if it is the wave pump that's blowing right over it, and they don't like it, some of the SPS don't like. A lot of corals don't like the wave pumps. So if it is the wave pump, I will move the wave pump right across into the corner so it blows right down. But what happens with that is it'll blow against me feed. See, there's me feed is the wave pump here underneath that turkey baster. So I wanted them in different corners. I can't change that feed. So it's going to have to stay there. And I'm just going to have to see what happens tomorrow. But look how beautiful that looks now. So it's something to do with the light, or it's something to do with the wave pump. We'll find out tomorrow anyway. Thanks, bye.